2 of the College Division for Black Ops 3, presented by AVGL and Control Freak. I'm Ducky here alongside Isaiah.
What's up? What's up? You know, we're about
All right,
to watch.
yep, we're back. Week 2 of this round robin stage, and we're going to be hopping into our first match fairly soon here. We have Montgomery College versus Staten Island, the College of Staten Island. Now, we saw the College of Staten Island play last week.
They're back at it again.
Yeah, and they were a pretty strong team.
Performance. Yep.
They did, and now they're going up against Montgomery College, who, both of the teams hoping to make it into the top 8 out of the 39 teams we have signed up. They'll move on to a double elimination bracket that we will be running this weekend. So our first map is going to be Hardpoint on Stronghold, and we're going to wait a second here while these teams get ready and go in. And, I mean,
hopefully, the other team won't give Staten Island such an easy time this time.
Yeah, we saw Staten Island easily win a 3-0 last week. Hopefully, maybe this time will be a little bit different. We'll hop into Band and Protect, see if anything crazy comes out of here.
Standard.
Yep. Rapid fire. Expect to see.
We saw that coming.
High caliber. No, the grip. Grip was an interesting thing we saw last week. I think with Staten Island, it was they themselves were banning it sometimes, protecting it sometimes. Seemed kind of weird.
Forgot about it. All right, there goes the high caliber. We all saw that coming.
Yeah, high caliber is a very basic attachment. It turns those assault rifles and truly into lasers. And you're going to be seeing a lot of focus here on the tacticals and the attachments in Hardpoint. Maybe a flak
Looks like
jacket.
You don't have to use tac mask at all, really.
Yeah.
There goes Semtex. All right.
These bands are certainly in place of a tac mask or a flak jacket band. It looks like... Wow, okay, very quickly.
But there still are RCs,
Yeah, it looks like, those HCs are going to be pretty much the only source of explosives in this game.
So should they run flak jacket or not?
It's a tough call. I think with both frags and Semtex being banned, I think you could get away with not taking something like Afterburner to make those rotations faster.
Yeah, for sure.
But the specialist drafts coming in, active camo and scythe for Montgomery, active camo, kinetic armor, heat wave now for Staten Island, and nothing out of the ordinary here. I think these teams pretty much the exact same 4.
Yeah, pretty
specialists
equal.
There. Yeah, is there really? They're equal, so we don't really think there's going to be that much of a difference. Slazor, though, for Staten Island is going to be your player to watch out for. He. Especially, I think it was this map too, Stronghold Hardpoint, that
it was.
He absolutely put on a clinic of gun skill and centering and everything. He was dropping absolute numbers, and we'll see if he does the same thing this time around. Now, we saw Staten Island play last week. What do you think Montgomery really has to do to,
they just need to rotate on time, get their setups.
Yeah, that was something we saw. It seemed like Staten Island really knew what they were doing in terms of setup wise, and like I said, their gun skill just was completely outmatched. We'll see if Montgomery will be able to put up a challenge to them, though. Yeah, we're getting.
I'd like to see a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. We're getting to the latter stages of this round robin format. These teams only have 3 or 4 matches left to go, and I believe Staten Island's in the top 8 right now.
Sure.
I'll have to check in between maps, but I think these teams...
I want to see them go up against that 6-0 team.
Yeah, there is one team that's 6-0 right now from UC Santa Barbara. They're 6-0 right now, so I think... obviously they're number 1 on the standings, but we'll see definitely if Staten Island can make it in the top 8. They want, obviously, as good of a seed as possible to be able to maybe, have an easier road to the finals and... win a piece of that $5,000 in scholarship money that we're giving out here.
Not too shabby.
No, not at all. So these the teams are just finalizing up their score streaks right now. Now, score streaks wise, Isaiah, what are you expecting from these teams?
I'm gonna expect RCs, sentries, maybe Guardian, definitely lightning strikes. Super helpful, especially on this map, considering 3 hills are open.
Yeah, we'll see. Lightning Strike has been used a lot less, I feel like, in Black Ops 3 compared to Black Ops 2. We'll see.
I saw a lot on that DT versus Face.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, killer.
So we are going to be seeing who's going to get out to a quick 1-0 start as we get into this first map. Okay, here we are right off the bat. Just as we predicted, no flak jackets at all, at least on these opening classes. Everyone running Afterburner. They are going to be running around and picking up those quick rotations. That's definitely what we're going to be looking out for. I want to start with Slazer. He was our big player from last week for this team, and I want to see what he does with this M8 as we get right into this match.
I would be surprised if he challenged mid.
Yeah, challenging mid, it seems like. Let's take a look at the big mini-map here as these teams start pushing this middle objective.
Go right to the half window.
Yep, easily. Ooh, no. Vision's able to pick him off. However, Staten Island has control. Carmine just sitting in there, able to pick up the time. And it doesn't look like, yeah, Montgomery is playing this rather slowly. They're flanking around. They are able to pick up a couple kills.
They're not putting too much pressure. They need to put more pressure on them.
Yes, but the flanks were pretty smart as they do now have slight control. Though, no, Nicholas will come from behind, take him out, and will gain control back 20 to 6. It's going to need to be. Nicholas runs out of bullets, but Slazer's there to back him up. He loses gunfight, though. Carmine also there. He hops out of the hill, lets Nicholas take the brunt of the push from Montgomery. He sits in the half window there, takes out one, and now Nicholas going to be the only one in the hill. Is going to be contested. 2 players rushing that from Montgomery. They are both able to pick up a kill. Start getting some time now. 10 seconds left on this hill. Let's take a look at the rotations.
That kill too.
Yes, let's take a look at these rotations here, and it seems like
start rotating.
Yeah, Staten Island.
Looks like Staten Island's already set up.
Yeah, those seem to be a little bit slower of a rotation from them.
They gave Staten Island way too much time on that.
Yeah, they seem to be pushing that a little bit slowly, but just like that, Staten Island does have control, and it seems like fairly convincing control. Slazer going to be the only one in there, but his teammates are set up all around, and they're picking up kills left and right. We'll find 2 players able to pick up the first kill, has another one in front of him, gets the second.
There we go.
Beautiful 2-piece from Slazer. This is exactly what we were looking for him. His teammate Carmine will hop in and take control of the hill, and he picks up a 2-piece of himself, well than an HC car. And look at that. Staten Island absolutely slaying out, just like we saw last week with them. That is going to be a player going up above. Let's see who that is. That is JT, who is up in this bedroom, hoping... Yeah, he's hoping to break. No, they decided to just give up on this hill.
Montgomery's trying to rotate, trying to set up early. They realized from their last mistake earlier.
Yeah, that's definitely a better idea, and you can see they are rotating around. We'll see, though, if they're not winning these gunfights, the early rotations aren't going to mean anything. As I say that, though, that will be 2 down now. Staten Island picking up the rest of that time, and it will be Montgomery with the rotation. But I believe they pretty much all have subs. Yeah, they have...
Ooh, an ICR.
Okay. That's an interesting pickup. We don't see many people using those. Nicholas, though, will challenge the hill. Able to... Oh, wow, just like that.
Damn.
A 2-piece from Slazer and 2 more kills for their team, and they take control. Oh, this is a beautiful position for Nicholas. He gets 2. Runs out of bullets, though.
Point.
There is more players, though, pushing that way. We'll see if he's able to pick up any more. Carmine picks up 1. Nicholas, though, with another and an assist. And Staten Island taking absolute control right now. Slazer back on that half wall like we saw him last time, just picking up kills there.
He knows exactly where they're going to spawn.
Yep. Seems like these Staten Island guys know what they're doing spawn-wise. And yeah, they're going to keep taking control with 10 seconds left in this hill. It's going to be about 120 to 26. And, Isaiah, what do you think really Montgomery needs to change as we get pretty much halfway through this game?
They need to fix their setups. Staten Island keeps on breaking everything they set up with, and they need to rotate early.
Yeah, I mean, it just really seems like Montgomery's kind of lacking in the objective department. I mean, in pretty much all departments. If you look 7 and 9, 6 and 10, 4 and 13, 2 and 10, those are the 2 players there, Jaws and JT, that really need to step up. They want to try to make a comeback here, though. Carmine has that HC out, will pick up a kill. Those kills getting traded left and right. Montgomery will finally take control, but we'll see how long they hold it. They aren't doing that well. Yep, just as I say that, Staten Island comes pushing around together, and they are able to take that back. So now 140 to 30. And, geez, it's not looking like a great start for Montgomery here. Staten Island, as we've said, completely slaying out there. 18 and 7 for Nicholas, 13 and 5 for Slazer, 11 and 6 and 8 and 6. And, boy, now you have full streaks here on Slazer. He has that Cerberus, the Lightning Strike, and the Hellstorm. He'll get taken out, though. And
it looks like Montgomery's set up for the next one. Let's see if maybe they can pull something out of the dirt here.
Yeah, we'll watch JT here as he will have a player pushing right in front of him. No, the heat wave gets popped, but his
he's
teammate...
still alive.
Yes, great teamwork there. Jaws comes in.
Out by the RC.
Jaws comes in and is able to pick that up. He is going to have players challenging him. He's one shot. Picks up 1.
There you go.
Picks up 2, but he's out of bullets. That's not going to do him any good. Slazer will come in. Examples will pick up 1, though. This is contested. Slazer needs to go big here. He does not. It looks like Montgomery's finally going to get some solid time on the board. Oh, as I say that, though, The Cerberus is pushing right in there, though. Two-piece for Jaws, three-piece for Jaws. Actually, that was a team kill there at the end, but a good, solid hold here for Montgomery. A solid hold for Montgomery, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's one, and, it seems like those Staten Island playing their movement well. Ooh, Isaiah, that didn't...
challenge right there.
Yeah, that didn't really look like that great of a challenge. It looks like he probably...
questionable plays right there.
Should have stayed back, let his teammates push with him, or let Staten Island push to him instead of challenging 1v3, and he pretty much gives up control of the hill to Staten Island as they now take a 170.
Like Staten Island set up. Oh, they're evenly set up this time. This is going to be a fantastic fight for mid.
Yep, Jaws going to be the one player along with King in this middle hill. They're hoping to claw back into this game, 170 to 55. Now, no, the lightning strike comes in. Exactly what you were saying, Isaiah.
Yep.
Slazer picks up the beautiful three-piece. Look at that, and the fourth comes out for Slazer with his gun. We'll see as he pushes back. Is going to look half-wall, but his teammates are picking up kills all around the map, and it just doesn't seem like there's anything Montgomery can do to break the Staten Island squad as they get set up in these hills. Slazer will find one in front of him, picks him up. Montgomery does have control of this hill, but Slazer isn't even worried. He's just picking up kills left and right. He's letting his teammates worry about the objective. He's obviously being, one of their two main slayers. It looks like Nicholas and Slazer are the main slays for Staten Island. Boy, that was a tongue twister there. A lot of S's,
yeah,
a lot of
was,
a little and I messed up at the end there. Oh well. So Example's able to pick up one. Will he challenge two? No, pops the heat wave, is going to be futile though. Unable to pick that up. Looks like Montgomery again hoping to pick up. They do get the rotation. JT going to have a player both to his left and to his right. Nope, he's going to get challenged. Smart challenge there for Examples. Oh, and he's able to pick up the two-piece. Now 190 to 71.
Did that guy have kinetic on?
I'm not sure. But Carmine with, oh no, runs out of bullets right before, though he has the fast mag. He'll be ready to shoot more right very soon.
Yep.
He's just head glitching this bar, waiting for enemies to push him, and that's exactly what's happening. He's just mowing them down.
They can pretty much close it out on this hill. They can't win it off this hill, but they can close it out.
No, they can make it pretty much impossible. If they hold this, it'll be about 230 to 71.
Yeah.
Of course, the goal is to get to 250.
Montgomery needs to break this hill.
Yeah, Montgomery needs to make something happen now. Let's take a look at the big mini-map. It looks like they're trying to make something happen. King's going to be up top here, going to be pushing through. Is in a solid position. No! What happened? Turns away. I guess he must have miscalculated his damage there. Turns away. He does end up picking up one, but that could have easily been a two-piece.
Oh, no.
That being said, JT's in there to pick up the scrap time, 220 to 80, going into what could be our last hard point. If Staten Island is set up, three down there, 20 seconds left before Staten Island closes this out.
Yeah, they know where everybody's coming from.
Oh, the four-piece comes in from Slazer with the lightning strike, and I mean, that's just completely demoralizing when you let that happen to Jaws. Tries the Hellstorm, but, obviously does not have the proficiency with the score streaks that Slazer does. He's going to straight up challenge his hill. Finds one player. No, Carmine with an absolute, hits him with the DZ, just absolutely destroys
kinetic,
him.
Though.
240 to 80, nonetheless, just unable to close out that kill. And speaking of closing out, one desperate last push here from Montgomery. And it looks like nothing's going to help here. 245 to 80. They are keeping this contest. Revision's left alive, going for the pre-fire, unable to pick anything. There you go. Staten Island looks like, yep, they are going to take this 250 to 80.
We might see some team killing later on.
Yeah, of course, Staten Island cruised to that easy 3-0 last week and had some fun in the last game. But Montgomery did put up a little bit more of a challenge than their opponent from last week that we saw on stream.
They didn't give up.
No, I mean, it definitely seemed like Montgomery knew what they had to do, and I think this is a trend we're seeing a lot with these amateur teams here from the colleges, is they have these strategies, they're just really kind of failing on the execution. They just don't know how to set up as a team, because I'd always seen only one person in the pill, and no one supporting him at all. Yeah, I think...
then they just get picked, and then
there you go.
Island has the point.
We'll take a look at the scoreboard as we load back in.
Their bunker hill was good. I'll give Montgomery that. Their blue bunker was about the only hill that they really had control on. Other than that, Staten Island had their setups. I mean, they were set up. I mean, in every meaning of the word. They have experience. You can tell that they've been the lanes, and they have.
Yeah, I think we know there's a couple of twins on this team, that have some land experience, so that certainly comes in handy. But JT with the 9 and 27 and only 42 seconds of the hill. I mean, if you take a look here, the hill time is spread out across most of these teams.
Montgomery has almost no hill time.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Staten Island, a minute 13, minute 17, 2 minutes. I mean, all of them, except for examples, have over a minute in the hill. And
look at Jaws Sevens. He has the most time in hill, but also the most deaths in the game.
Yeah,
so that means he was in the hill, but his team was nowhere to help him.
Yeah, and same thing for JT. 9 and 27, second most time for his team, and triple negative is not something you need for Hardpoint. But our next map is going to be Search and Destroy on Infection. We'll see if Montgomery can bring it back right after this.